Welcome to The Artist Recreates the World. I'm with Brian Gonzalez. What's up, Brian?
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Gary? How are you?
Cool. So, Brian was on, he did an interview about over a year ago. And so he's back to talk about his updates. You're a master chess player?
Always. Coffee house master.
So, Brian, give us some of your updates.
What's up, Gary? But first and foremost, I want to thank you for the shot and to interview me.
You're the man. You've been taking him out over there at Military Park for...
Always, man.
Yeah.
But the last time we spoke was when it was back in November of 2015, and I was at the very beginning of my group, trying to start a group in Newark, and now it blew up. From like a few people, it went to, I'll say like over 100 within a few months. And now I got hired by the North Chess Club, and it gives me a chance to teach the kids and hopefully get a chess prodigy is what I want. People, well, now these kids they look up to me because I inspire so many people.
Well, that's part of, I always say on this show, that is part of the artist recreating their world. Whatever they believe in, whatever their art is. And if you look at the other interview, we talked about, I see chess as an art because it is an art form.
Yeah,
and,
every move.
How it resembles life is so very powerful. So I knew when I saw you at Military Park and playing, and your passion and what you talked about in 2015, that you were going to make these dreams come true. And it's even more powerful when you have young people that you're impressing or creating an impression.
So the second I go into the classroom, they get happy. It's like now I actually showed them more than chess. I showed them how to, chess is it's more than a game. It's like, it teaches you how to be a leader, how to perform while you're under pressure, and what's that word? And in my opinion, it should be taught everywhere in school because it can help people and encourage people to study. And it's a great tool to keep your mind sharp.
Yeah, and there's a lot of discipline involved.
Very.
Although I don't play chess as much as I used to, but the discipline to discipline your mind, to stay within the construct of your moves, and to know what to me is really important, and I apply it to the art world. I apply it to our artists to really know your limitations and your gift set.
Yeah.
Or your gift, as you say, your skill set. In chess, you have the knight. The knight is powerful, but only.
Well, it depends.
Well, let me just say this. The knight is powerful, but we're going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say the knight is powerful, but only within that move. And to me, that's a skill set.
Yeah.
That's the knight skill set. Now, what were you going to say?
Well, every piece has their own missions. Like at night, they need a good outpost to perform. Because when they're in an outpost where they can't be touched by a pawn or an enemy knight to attack it, or a bishop of that color, it has a power. It's more powerful than a single rook. And like a bishop, they need a open diagonal. They can't be behind their pawns, otherwise they don't work. In a rook, they need an open file to control the enemy territory. Like if you have let's say if you have a rook on an open file on the 7th rank in the enemy camp, it will gobble up every pawn, and then that'll be history for the enemy king. Wow, and then later on, you'll call checkmate and get him.
So anyway, in other words, you're teaching us some chess strategies.
Yeah.
Well, and I still see chess as just like the artists. There are some artists that are just painters. There's some artists that are just they do line drawings well. There's some artists that do work with steel, work with cloth, work with light, photographers, and then there's some artists that do several things well. And if you would relate that to the chess kingdom, the queen has various skill sets.
Yeah.
Which some other pieces just don't have.
But then again, she can't attack alone. She needs help from her army.
Perfect point.
Yeah.
Perfect point that I can relate to the artist community. We can't change our environment unless we get help from each other. And the way I see that help is by us organizing. So you know I was going to talk about art and chess like this, but this is just the whole series is about.
Yeah, and I tell people, like, if you have an art, skill and talent, share it with everybody. Because the only way how we can make this world a better place is if you share your talent or your skill. Since I'm able to work with the North Chess Club, and I thank Daryl for that.
Now, Daryl, who are you referring to, Daryl?
Daryl, he's the director for North Chess Club. I met him at a tournament in Rutgers this year in June, and I walked in out of nowhere, and we started talking, and I was ready to play chess. I had my bag with me, everything else, but then, we started talking, we kicked it cool, then we changed numbers, and from there on, like, I went there, I set the whole stadium up. I put each table, each chess mat on the table, I set the whole thing up. And I did it for free, because I love the game. And later on that day, he asked me, like, do you teach? I'm like, yeah. I even have a club on meetup.com. And
talk about meetup.com, because you're leading me to, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Where can people reach you to learn more about
They can reach me on meetup.com. My name on meetup.com is The Chess Guy. And the name of the group is
Chess Guy.
Yeah. It's my nickname in Montclair and everywhere. When they see me, oh wait, you're that chess guy, yeah, blah 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 boom boom. And it's called Chess Cafe Society. Even on Facebook it's spelled same name. Go on Facebook, go on the groups, and type in Chess Cafe Society.
Well, you're just doing the whole interview for me. You know what my next question is going to be?
Yeah.
What is it? What is art? What is art to you?
Art to me could be anything. Everybody's an artist. From the way how you speak, how you stand, the way how you live. Everybody's an artist.
Cool. Hey man, listen, thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
I love the whole idea. There's several artists that have come back to me and said, listen, hey, I want to do my interview over again. And I love that because this is a forum this is content. Gerd Leonhardt, who I follow, he's a futurist. Yeah. He talks about that content is the new oil. And when you realize how important your content is as artists, then you're going to do content whenever you get a chance, with whoever you can get a chance. And then you're going to do it again because you're going to get better.
Yeah.
Whether it's an interview, whether it's an article, whether it's a blog, whether somebody's writing a book on you or you're writing a book on yourself. Content is the key for our artists. Content is the key. So you'll go out there and create that content.
There you go.
And again, check out my man Brian and
Chess
join
Cafe Society.
the Chess Man Hotel.
And one more announcement. My man Tone and Casey from Montclair, thank you for everything. Your advice, man, love ya. I'll see y'all Thursday.
Cool.